There was a famous example of cheating in the Olympiad, which is like basically the Olympics for chess, where the French national team, the entire team was in on it. Their coach had a system that he devised. If he stood in different parts of the room, it signified different things for the players. So he could tell the player if like which move to play or whether they were winning or losing, like if there was a tactic to spot, because he would go stand in a different corner of the room. So without even saying a word, all the players had to do was look up and find their coach, and he would go like stand in the right spot and tell them what to do. Like things like that is insane. And the entire team was in on it. Like that was something that like they all just did. There's been cases of individuals doing it, like hiding phones in toilets. Like if you go to the restroom and you tape a phone to the back of the toilet, who's gonna find it? Like somehow people have actually been caught doing it though. There was a recent Grandmaster who was really stupid. He hid his phone in the toilet and left a note on it for the house cleaning service that said, "Please don't move this phone. It's for business purposes." He left it like a literal note on the phone. And so it obviously got turned in and he got caught. It was just like, I don't know, that's crazy.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taschenlampe?
If I was going to get into chess cheating, I would have an accomplice and we would do what magicians do. There's a type of magician act called a coded act, which requires an accomplice. And basically, they come up with different methods to relay information. Some of them use a thing called a thumper. Some of them use like keywords or noises or like I was talking about the French team standing in a corner. But if I had a friend who could help me cheat, I think I could get away with it for a really long time, especially at low-level tournaments.
Sir, Eindringlinge im Feuerkontrollzentrum, die haben eine Bombe.
Ist sie zu entschärfen?
Erste Echelon passiert.
Nutzt die Kreuzungsfront. Schaltet sie nacheinander aus. Finden Sie die Bombe. Im Blau des Trägers. Cortana, Ziele aussuchen und Feuer frei.
I think it would be very easy to get away with, like, practicing a magician act and using it for chess cheating.
Die Träger brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo. Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, netzen Sie
Once
den
you get to
zweiten.
the scrutiny of, like, world champion level, it gets a lot harder. But at, like, strong amateur to, like, mid-professional, those tournaments have literally 1,000 people in the room.
Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken.
Like, these are big chess halls with, like, just rows and rows and rows and tables of boards. It would be so easy to get away with it. I can't believe I just missed twice. Ain't no way, dude. Oh yeah, the Astros got away with
This up, Marines!
having a coded act in their pitching and sign stealing. That was a kind of crazy controversy. A professional baseball team had a player stand out in the stands and use binoculars, and every time that the other team was gonna throw a fastball, he would bang on a drum once. Every time they were gonna throw like an inside or an outside pitch or whatever, he would bang on the drums twice, and he would relay that information to the batters, like, because basically the catcher and the pitcher communicate with each other, and they talk about, like, I'm gonna throw a fastball, but they do it using, like, hand signs. That's what the catchers are doing whenever they're, like, pointing in their mitts and stuff. There'd be a guy with binoculars stealing those hand signs and relaying it to his team, and they did it all with just the sound of a banging drum out in the crowd.
Sergeant, ich brauch Sie auf dem Vogel.
Ma'am?
Meine Pelicans bringen Rüstung und Verstärkung in die Stadt. Die brauchen tauglichen Geleitschutz.
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem Träger. Die wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
Similarly, a guy got cheating on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with basically the same concept. Somebody in the crowd would cough. If he was like considering the wrong answer, if the guy was like, "Oh, I really think it might be B," there'd be a person in the crowd that would just cough. And that guy won the $1 million. But then he got caught and he like got sued and had to pay it all back. I think he even like went to jail for a little bit.
Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Die sind überrascht. Verwirrt. Die haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Erde. Verrückt, ich weiß. Das erklärt aber, warum wir zu einer kleinen Flotte kommen.
Sounds like a setup. No, they got actually caught. I don't know if they confessed to it or what, but no, they got caught. It was not a setup just to have to pay back. I'd like to use 15 phone of friends. Yeah, exactly.
Das Blatt hat sich gewendet. Jetzt habt ihr Angst vor uns.
Yeah, cheating is very common in all card games. Magic the Gathering has it a ton. There's mechanics in Magic where you like shuffle the deck. If you know where your lands are and you shuffle your opponent's deck, you can shuffle the lands on top so that their next draws are bad. People are really good at cheating the shuffles, even without marked cards. If you just look at the bottom card and it's a land, you can shuffle that to the top and you can make their next draw a dead card. You can do things like that. And that doesn't even require card marking. If you actually have the cards marked, anytime a shuffle comes up, you can do way better. That guy got to keep his money though, Dumb River, because he didn't cheat.
Tja, wird Zeit, dass sie verschwinden. Und tschüss. Wir alle folgen ihm.
Come on, big money, no whammy, stop. I think he also let it play out for like a comically long amount of time. I think you can find footage of the game show that guy memorized the patterns. He would let it sit for like a minute and just let it go through the boop, 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 like beeping through the patterns, and he would wait till it lined up and then he would go. I think he like sat there for like a very long time. Usually people like just let it go for like 5 seconds and then push the button. He would do it for like a minute.
Nette Begrüßung.
Isn't it wild how many, like every sport, every game, everything has a cheater scandal? Why do people cheat? Why can't you guys just grind every day for 75 days straight? Speedrunning isn't immune to it either. Oh yeah, I mean, there's tons. I've caught tons of cheaters in speedrunning. So have other games. There's definitely lots of speedrunning cheating. Those snipers wanted me. That was crazy. There's a lot less cheating in speedrunning now than there used to be. Back in the old days, it was way easier to cheat because people didn't realize as much, and it was much like you were in your room grinding alone. There wasn't streaming. There was a lot of cheaters in the early days of speedrunning. Will you die? You're not gonna kill me, dude.
Los weiter, nicht bummeln.
Oh, I didn't get the rockets.
Hey, amigo.
Sir, Corporal Perez, Kompanie A, Kommandostand ist da drüben.
Wie's ist.
Der Lieutenant wurde beim Absprung getroffen.
Wer hat jetzt das Kommando, Corporal?
Sergeant Banksman. Er ist oben, kommen Sie, ich zeig's Ihnen.
Als ich Verstärkung anforderte, dachte ich nicht an einen Spartan. Wir stecken in Schwierigkeiten.
Siehst du diesen Blick? Das ist pures Entsetzen.
Marine, habe ich Ihnen das Jammern erlaubt? Das hält wohl kaum an. Köpfe runter. Das Ding fängt wirklich an, mich anzukotzen. Marines, wir holen uns einen Scarab.
I always think the type of cheating that isn't really cheating is interesting in professional gambling. Like the people who have won the lottery by finding out if you just buy enough lottery tickets, you can guarantee your win. Or like card counting isn't technically cheating. Or if you have like a whole team of people card counting. If you're relaying information to each other, it might be technically considered cheating, but really it's not. I really find like the gray area in like that kind of like, I don't know, fuck the casinos, take their money. Card counting is not cheating, by the way. It can get you banned from a casino, but it's not cheating. It's not illegal. There's no laws against it. It's within the rules of the game. But if casinos also have the right to kick you out for any reason, so if you're winning too much money, they can just tell you to leave.
Ihr lokales Gefechtsnetz müsste auch durcheinander sein. Das Überraschungsmoment ist auf unserer Seite.
I saw a professional gambler post on Twitter that said, if you're not banned from all of the major sports betting websites, you're not a very good gambler. They'll ban your, if you withdraw too much money, they'll ban you. Nice. No. Thought I was gonna get away with that for a second. I'm not restarting. I'm keeping it. This was a really good start. I wish I got that checkpoint. It's like 25 seconds lost or something. It could be worse. Yeah, like 30 seconds down. It's fine.
Kümmert euch ihn, Brüder. Ich verteidige das Orakel. Seine Wahrheit soll nie verstummen.
Die Ketzer mobilisieren ihre Luftstreitkräfte, Gebieter. Schnappt euch ihren Anführer, aber passt auf.
Well, it's one of the most popular games that gets people to the casino, Cody. That's why they bother offering it. And 99% of the players who play are terrible. Even if you play with perfect strategy, you still only have like a 0.5% like edge on anything. And the way that they pay out blackjacks and stuff actually like eliminates your edge usually. So like even like they offer it because it makes them a ton of money. Blackjack is printing money for most casinos. It's one of the simplest games, it's one of the most popular games, and it's a fan favorite. A lot of people go to the casino specifically to play blackjack.
Was ist hier passiert? Einem Gebieter sendet eine Vorwiegende an, der muss ganz nah sein. Zu erledigen. Komm raus, damit wir die töten können. Stellt euch auf.
I know how to do like the simple count where basically you keep track of one number. If it's a face card, you increase the number. If it's a not a face card, you decrease the number, and you keep like a running count like that. And that's enough to give you like a 0.5% edge or something, but it's not enough to actually like be a millionaire off of card counting or anything like that. I don't really like gambling though. I'm not really. I understand like the math strategy like behind blackjack, so I could play with quote perfect strategy. That's what they call it. Like there's a table you can just memorize. Like if you're on certain numbers you hit, if you're on other numbers you don't. Like it's a really easy table to memorize, and if you don't even have it memorized, you can figure out the odds by just doing math in your head. But that still doesn't win you money.
Los, Gebieter, wenn die Verstärkung da ist, komme ich nach.
That's kind of crazy, Rose. I didn't hear about that. Is that one of those online video poker websites, like where you see the dealer through like the webcam kind of thing? Those always seem so shady to me. I would never gamble at one of those. I don't trust other people enough to gamble is another reason I don't gamble. We were just talking about all the ways different people cheat. The casinos cheat. Their whole purpose is to make money, and they're not above cheating. They're not above, like, ruining people's lives to get them addicted to gambling. Like, if you win the slots, sometimes they don't pay out because the slot machine malfunctioned. If you, I don't know, if there's one shady person in an organization of hundreds, then, like, your odds just got so much worse. I don't trust gambling. I don't trust other people enough to make it fair. And then for the stuff that is technically fair, like, many slot machines are fair, but the fair odds are that you win 1 out of 1,000,000 times or whatever, and that's considered fair. Like, come on. I've taken too many math classes to play any slot machines. You're trolling, dude. $33? Wait, no, he didn't die. 38. Wait, who are you? 40. What's up, Cleborb? I will be your death. Nature will rise against you.
Anführer, der Sturm erreicht uns. Wir können die Stellung nicht halten. Bringt die Phantoms zur Mine. Wir gehen erst, wenn
They're only kind of the good guys. You have to realize they also released the flood. So they're not really the good guys. They're not wrong. So they are correct that the prophets are liars. They got that part down. But they're not really the good guys.
Gebieter, die Flat ist jetzt überall in der Station. Wir sind zu wenige für so eine Riesenverseuchung. Sucht den Anführer dieser Ketzer. Tötet ihn jetzt.
Krieger, zurück zur Landezone. Der Gebieter geht weiter nach oben, trennt die Station ab und scheucht die Ketzer aus dem Loch.
That's bad.
Halten Sie das Schließ bereit. Dem wird das Kabel kaum standhalten.
Still fine. You think it was on accident? No, the heretic leader released it to save his butt. He was afraid the Arbiter was coming to kill him, and to cause chaos as he ran away, he released the flood. I'm pretty sure that's the lore.
Alle meine Phantoms sind in der Luft, Gebieter. Los, trennen Sie das Kabel durch.
Yo, Shushmo, thank you for the prime.
Das ist einer. Bei den Propheten. Die Station schlingert ja vielleicht. Ein letztes Kabelgebieter. Das hat gereicht. Die Station ist im freien Fall. Der Anführer der Ketzer ist unterwegs. Lasst ihn nicht entkommen. Wir bleiben hier, solange es geht.
Pretty good. Yo, Minty, thank you.
Wir halten das Tempo so gut es geht. Welch ein Wahnsinn. In einem Banshee entkommt ihr diesen Strudel nie. Moment, der Hangar. Dort war ein Seraph-Kampfjäger. Gebiete.
Zad with the gifted. We got the hype train. Let's go. Thank you guys for the support. Wow. How did that even launch me backwards like that? That's crazy. I should have killed this dude. This is not what I wanted. What is this? What are these spawns? Why is this guy like this? Oh. This was a good Oracle before that too. We're not gonna lose that much time. We will lose a little. That'll be like a 50, like a 1250. I'm not restarting.
Wir haben Prophetensieger gekauft, Gebieter. Mit einem neuen Kommando, einer neuen Flotte oder einem Versprechen. Uns rein. Sehen Sie sich um, Gebieter. Wie viele andere Einrichtungen erforscht auch diese den Schmarotzer. Aber wo sind die Waffengebieter? Was ist herausgesprungen? All die investierte Zeit und Mühe unserer Blutväter, nur um diese Geschöpfe auf Eis zu legen.
Go up.
Und wo sind jetzt diese Götter, die uns die Propheten anbieten lassen? Transzendiert? Wohl kaum.
When Felix Baumgartner did his fall from like low space, wasn't it like 8 minutes to the ground or something crazy?
Sir, wir müssen diese Geschütze neutralisieren.
I remember watching that live. That was kind of cool.
Artillerie ausgeschaltet, Sergeant. Landezone ist sicher. Vorerst.
Verstanden. Wir gehen runter. Stellung halten.
Leichter gesagt als getan. Phantoms im Anmarsch, Chief. Vorsicht, wir kommen zu einem weiteren Komplex.
I think he was in free fall for 8 minutes and then he parachuted for a couple minutes, so that's probably where the differing numbers come from. But he was in free fall for like 8 minutes straight, I'm pretty sure.
Gut, immer noch nichts von der Ember-Klette im Netz der Allianz. Komisch. Die Allianz weiß von unserer Landung, aber hält uns nicht für besonders gefährlich. Na, die werden sich wundern.
That was a good Delta Halo. Alright, we got a good run here. It's not a great run, it's red, but we can save a lot of time on this level. My average runs are really good anymore. Like, this is just a perfectly average normal run, and this has potential to be way ahead of record after this level. I feel like I'm getting here way more often. In other words, we are cusping. We are cusping on greatness, surely. Like, this run doesn't feel like anything special, but it definitely still has world record potential.
Das heißt, er wurde entweder absichtlich errichtet oder entstand durch irgendeine Katastrophe. Sorry, wollten Sie jemanden umbringen? Wisst ihr, die Blutsväter haben diese neuen Anlagen wohl um die alten gebaut. Als Schutz. Das ist aber reine Spekulation. Erst muss ich noch gründlicher nachprüfen.
Yeah, now that you recently did a co-op run, I feel like it's time to learn the real speedrun. You got a taste of it. Honestly, that's one of my favorite things about Halo 2 Legendary, is like how much faster the speedrun is compared to a casual run. Because on a casual run you die everywhere, and to be able to do that as like a speedrunner and just not die, I think it's really impressive. I think it's really cool. Wow. Speaking of not dying, how did that hit me? There wasn't much time lost. We're right here. It's fine. Somebody asked me like a week ago, have I ever done that? And the answer is yes. I've done that a bunch of times, actually. That is not the first time or the last time I'll do that. It wasn't that bad. It was fine. That was like 10 seconds. I'm not gonna complain.
Ich habe eine sichere Übertragung vom Träger des Propheten an irgendwas namens High Charity abgefangen. Es scheint eine formelle Entschuldigung zu sein an die Propheten der Wahrheit und der Gnade. Der Prophet der Wahrheit hatte wohl offensichtlich etwas vorschnell gehandelt, als er die Erde angriff. Er bittet die anderen Propheten, ihm sein verfrühtes Eintreffen zu verzeihen. Er behauptet, dass ihn niemand vor menschlicher Präsenz dort gewarnt hätte. Das erklärt, warum seine Flotte nur aus ein paar Schiffen bestand. Seltsam, dass ein Prophet nur so dürftige Informationen über die Heimatwelt seines...
Alright, Ash, you pick up Halo 2 runs and I'll pick up Spyro runs. I actually really like Spyro runs. I have Spyro 1, but I only have a PlayStation 1. I don't have a PS2. Is the PS2 slim or fat better for Spyro runs? Is it the slim that's better? I can't remember. It's a minimal difference. But which one's better? Slims are faster? Okay. I might actually have a Slim in my closet. I don't know. I should look for it. I don't think I have any controllers, but I might have a Slim.
Verschlüsselte Nachricht des Propheten der Wahrheit. Hören Sie sich das an. Deine Hast hat die Erfüllung unserer Allianz gefährdet und unseren großen Plänen geschadet. Dass dir eine öffentliche Zurschaustellung deines Versagens erspart bleibt, hast du nur dem Propheten der Gnade und seinem weisen Rat zu verdanken. Wahrheit, Gnade, Bedauern. 3 Prophetenhierarchen. Bedauern zu töten sollte der Führungsriege der Allianz einen Hieb versetzen, aber es hört sich an, als täten sie Wahrheit damit eher einen Gefallen.
Okay, let's get another run here. VP, the swordfly lands there because that's where I want it to land. I use a lineup to make it happen. But basically, swordflies go a set distance. You always go the distance between you and the target. But by lining up against the wall, like I do, I redirect myself at an angle. So the distance is determined by the person I'm sword flying off of, and the angle is determined by the lineup that I use off that corner. But it's like an intentional lineup that we do. It's not an accident. There are no accidents, except this rocket accidentally coming back to kill me. Oh yeah, I've been killed by self-rocket before. So the Banshee dodges it, and it loops all the way around and comes back and gets you. I was on IL record pace for this level on the fastest regret I've ever had, and I had it happen, and I almost died. Like, in real life. I died in game. I almost died in real life. It's still the fastest regret I've ever had. It would be like a perfect level. And I lost it to rocketing myself.
Die Allianz hat mehrere Phantom-Geschwader gestartet. So viele Boten wie Onkel werden keine Zeit mehr. Hier sind überall Ehrengardisten. Gut aufpassen. Da ist das Ziel. Holt ihn euch.
You didn't have to be a plasma rifle guy.
Die große Reise wird nicht aufgeschoben.
That's 5, right? Good God. Idiot. That was a good regret. Minus the fuel rodding myself. This is like a perfect level other than that.
Wird auf unsere Stellung feuern. Wir müssen hier raus.
We gotta run. Regret fight can soft lock. If you sword fly to him too early, it'll soft lock. If you notice when I enter that room, the first sword fly I do, I wait for a few seconds and I touch the ground and then I do a sword fly. That's so that I hit a trigger and allow the level to not soft lock. If you instantly fly at him, then he will become invincible and he'll never die. Even if you board him 100 times, he'll never die. Stop, Simon. We got another one cooking. True. Alright. Let's lock in here. Let's defeat the Zubert. The evil Zubert cannot keep us down. I will prevail. Ugh. I just realized it's Bungie Day, 7/7. This is a holiday for Halo fans. It used to be, at least, when Bungie still owned Halo. They used to do cool things, like release maps and release DLC on Bungie Day. It was like a holiday that they'd celebrate. I can't believe I'm being trolled. Am I actually dead here? There ain't no way. I just lost so much time here. Also, what the hell's this animation? That was weird. Okay, well, there goes like 15 seconds. At least I didn't die. I probably should have.
Weiter zum Ziel! Wir bleiben hier, solange es geht!
Schafft es mir vom Hals! Sperrfeuer! Sperrfeuer!
Don't punch me.
Negativ, Ma'am. Keine Allianztruppen.
Durchgang decken!
How did I miss?
Gebieter, was tun Sie hier? Wir müssen dieses Lager halten, bis Verstärkung eintrifft.
Where'd that guy's battle rifle go?
Ist das etwa alles?
I wanted that guy's battle rifle.
Basta!
Where is it? Nowhere to be seen? Take yours instead. Please. Yep, far behind. That was a pretty wacky clear. That should be everyone though, right? Yeah, here comes the Phantom.
Ich hab dich am Kragen.
Who's in? Okay, we're still ahead.
Vorwärts, Krieger! Fürchtet weder Schmerz noch Tod! Los, Gebieter! Wenn die
That
Verstärkung
was
da ist,
a
komme ich nach!
kind of intense clear. Yo, New Era, thank you for the sub.
Weiter geht's, bin unterwegs!
Oh, I didn't get the checkpoint. That is so bad. I need to kill these guys. Please die. Please. Thank you. I don't know why I didn't get that checkpoint. Can I get this one? Thank you. Don't do it, you guys. I said don't! Okay, it's still fine. It's not the best, but it's not bad.
Die Menschen dürfen das Symbol nicht kriegen. Die Hierarchen dulden kein Versagen.
Ohne Ziel werde ich unruhig.
I think we'll break about even on this split, maybe lose like 2 or 3 seconds. It's still fine though. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Ich lichte ihre Reihen.
Alright. Just gotta get a good next 20 minutes. How hard could it be? It's just 20 minutes! It's easy!
Sind schon drin, Gebieter. Ihnen nach. Ich bewache die Verteidigungsstellung.
If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to follow and subscribe and hit that like button. Tell your friends, tell your grandmas. Your grandma has an Amazon Prime account and she's not watching any Twitch streamers. Tell her to use her Prime sub on my channel. Really been trying to tap into the grandma demographic. I think there's a lot of untapped potential there.
Los, Gebieter, zum Symbol.
Alright, let's get a good grave mine. Here we go.
Je schneller man diese Brutes umlegt, desto besser.
That's already not good.
Der Dämon hat die Ratskammer infiltriert. Schützt die Hierarchen. Ausgänge verschließen.
Oh, das wohl nicht.
Vorsicht bei dem Captain, er hat ein Blutgewehr.
I didn't get a carbine, but it's a good start.
Setzen Sie mich auf einer der Säulen da neben der Tür ab.
Oh, come on. I hate having to jump up here. Okay, lock in.
Dieser Prophet, Wahrheit, er hat den Index, er darf ihn nicht behalten. Ich kümmere mich um diese Türen. Los, Wahrheit wird einfacher aufzuspüren sein, wenn ich im Netz bleibe. Gleich da lang.
Bleib stehen und kämpfen. Dann ist es schnell vorbei.
Why did that guy just turn around?
Einen Augenblick. Ich empfange Marine EFF-Transportersignale. Die Signale stammen von irgendwo unterhalb ihrer Position.
Hier, Chief, springen Sie ein.
In diesem Zeltblock gibt es 2 Marine-Gruppen. Ich übernehme ihre Position. Sie eliminieren die Wachen. Aber leise.
Punch! Go up! Shot brute trolling me.
Fürchtet euch nicht, meine Brüder, das heilige Symbol ist sicher.
Marines sind da drin. Achten Sie auf die
Artarus und seine Brutes haben der Blatt das Symbol abgenommen. Danken wir ihnen.
Not a bad start.
Ausgezeichnet. Der Prophet sendet von unterwegs. Das macht es uns leichter, ihn zu finden.
Oh no. That's so bad! I have to wait for camo here? That's so bad. Okay, we didn't do
Gerade
jetpacks.
versammeln sich die Ratsmitglieder auf Halo, um das Symbol sicher verwahrt zu sehen.
Okay, we're gonna lose all of our time on this split. We'll be red coming out of here, but there's still time to save on the next few splits. If I don't die till the end, we'll break like 0.0. But there's still a little bit of time save at the end. I also don't have a checkpoint. There's one. Oh, chill out, guys. There's a bug? Okay, it's sloppy, but we're still alive. We're gonna be red. We're still living, still kicking. World record's still possible here. Let's go. Okay, well, I better have gotten this. I didn't get the clip. What? Come on, guys. You guys just trolled me out of 15 more seconds. Come on. I should have got that checkpoint. Ugh. One death at the very end. What a annoying grave mine. It's fine. Technically it can still world record. It's way harder now, but it is possible. Man, I wish I didn't lose 15 extra seconds at the end.
Gut, haben uns verraten. Piratsmitglieder. Es wartet doch auf dich.
It's not dead. It's really not dead.
Elite-Widerstand. Warnt die anderen.
We're saving time on this level. We're back in it. A really good uprising. 10 seconds behind record. Imagine if I didn't die at the end of Gravemind. Ugh, brutal. Oh, I choked. I pushed him too fast. I didn't think he still had the momentum glitch. Am I too far off? No. Brutal! Okay, well I need a gold split to world record. And I don't think I can realistically go for a gold split. My gold's too fast. My Spectre just blew up. I'm almost sure I just heard it go boom. That's not fair. My Spectre should not have blown up there. That's really not fair. This should be a PB. That's really not fair. That Wraith just flipped itself upside down. Man, I'm so tilted. Give me my Spectre, give me my PB! Stupid game. I played perfectly. I shouldn't have camoed there. Other than that, I played perfectly. Dude, this was such a sick, great journey, too. Oh, it's not a my dub. I'm like 99% sure that thing is gone.
Ha! Wie gefällt euch das?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Spectre backup. Wait, it's not gone. It's not gone. The Bungie Day gods have smiled upon us. I swear I heard that thing go boom. It must have been a ghost. It's not gone. I swear I heard it go boom. You guys all heard the explosion, right? It must have been a ghost. Yeah, no, I definitely heard something blow up. It must have been a ghost. Yo, Vinny. This run is probably gonna PB if I don't die on the final fight. We're gonna be like 10 seconds off of record if I don't die on the final fight. This is gonna be a heartbreaker, but also a very encouraging run. Hi YouTube, hi mom, hi grandma. My mom's not watching. She doesn't understand speedrunning. She doesn't really understand how I make money. I think she thinks I do porn. I don't know. I don't think she really understands what I do.
Weg von der Tür! Hey, Mistkerle! Talk, talk!
Where's my shit? Where'd I throw the plasma rifle? Are you kidding me? It's not world record, but it's a fat PB. Let's go. Huge. Huge. Boom. 15 seconds off record. Let's go. 15 seconds. That's nothing. That's a death at the end of Gravemind. That's the high charity troll. That's Sacred Icon. That's nothing. That's nothing. I clutched the ending pretty hard though. I did choke a little bit on high charity by pushing that guy off, but I was trying to save time. I don't know. I'm there. I am clearly there. Yo, Storm with the 1,000 bits. Let's go. That's a good run. We're just getting started. That's really good. That's a new personal best for me. Where are my PB splits? 25 seconds off my improved off my PB. Look at that. Huge PB. Broez, thank you for the 2. Yo, Dumb River with the 5, and Anonymous with the 420. Simon with the 5 gifted. Thank you guys so much for the generosity. What's the current world record? The current world record is 15 seconds faster than the run I just did. A 1:20:53. Just 15 seconds is all I gotta save. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling motivated. Run it back? No, I can't run it back. I've already been live for 5 hours. My hands are tired. I'm spent. Yo, Nick with the 420, Flo with the bits, thank you. I'm gonna enjoy the credits, I'm gonna hang out with you guys. If you have any questions, I'll stream tonight, yeah. I'm definitely gonna stream tonight.
Sir.
Cyrus with the 420. We'll be back again. We're not done. We are not done. I am so close to this record. In the middle of that run, I was saying it just felt average. It didn't even feel like an amazing run. We are back. We're doing it. I only watch the credits on runs that complete, so we get to enjoy the credits. How many hours is tonight? Probably about 7 hours. I usually go live like 10 p.m. my time, so it's pretty late for some people. It's not very good hours, to be honest. But I like to get in like some late night streaming. So probably 7 hours from right now. Was this the run where I plasma cannoned myself? I think it was. Dude, there's so many. I mean, you can point at any one mistake and say, don't do that, and you get world record. It's not very productive to do that, because the run as a whole is what makes it. I would be playing differently based on my pace. But yeah, I mean, take off literally any mistake, and we get world record. That feels good. That feels good. Thanks for the support, Dumb River. Thanks for watching. Whew. All right, let me read the comments on any of these. Dumb River says 15 more seconds. Most of you guys supported without a comment. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and making this possible. This is my only source of income, so I really can only do this because you guys are supporting. I really want to get this record, and you guys are helping me pay my bills while I'm trying. So it means a lot to me that you guys are sticking around. This music hits hard after a PB, that's for sure. What's up? What's up, Purple? I'm glad you could catch the ending. Oh yeah, you guys want to see the Zoom meme? I'll play it after the credits because I don't want to cover up the gameplay. I want the entire credits in their entirety. But yeah, I'll open up the meme. Where did I put that? Yeah, I see it. Man, these credits hit hard. Thanks, Sneezy. When was the last time I held world record? 2016. It's been 9 years. But we're closer than ever. Yeah, you missed a PB, Fortune, but there'll be more to come. Yo, Vinny, thank you so much for the continued support. You got here right before the end. You might have been lurking before, but thank you so much, Vinny. Feels good, man. Nazadan, welcome back. Cyrus with another 420. Thank you. The chosen one. I'm beginning to believe. I'm beginning to believe. Couple more days. That's the thing. It could be tomorrow. It could be a month from now. Legendary's just really hard. It could be tomorrow though. It could be tonight. I'm streaming again tonight. I'm streaming again tonight. Yeah, Cyrus, I've been saying that once I break the dam, the PB floodgates will start flowing, and I was right. I knew I had this skill. I mean, I knew we had it in us. Feels good, man. Yeah, defend. If I had a great start, for sure.
Stille erfüllt das leere Grab. Fort bin ich getragen. Mein Geist findet keine Ruhe. Es gibt noch so
You gotta watch the run to find out, Fortune.
Ich werde fragen und Sie antworten.
Fragen Sie.
Fragen Sie.
Alright. I will show you guys a fun meme now.